Hey Vibes fam, welcome back to my channel where good food and some good vibes is a must. Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be making some plantain porridge and here are my ingredients that I will be using. So first thing first, we are going to peel the plantain, and here I have some oil, as in you can use some cooking oil, or so like put that on your hand so your hand is not stained, right? So we're cutting off the edge of the plantain and now we're going to peel it. So try to get the sharp edge, to put the knife in the sharp edge and draw it along right there, like the sharp part, like those part right there. Try to get it right in there, right? And then you dig your finger in. So once you use the knife to cut it, then just use your finger and dig along, and that's how you peel it, just like how you peel banana, right? It's the same thing. So yeah, Vibes fam, go ahead and peel the plantain. It is not hard, but of course, maybe your first time you won't get it so neat, but just continue trying and you will get better. And if you leave anything on it, just take a knife and cut it off. Don't worry about it. We're not looking for perfection, right? Like those little things, you can take your knife and just cut them off, or you can pick them off as I am doing. So that's the first one, and I'm going in with the next one. See, it says plantains, yeah. So so cut it off, and then of course look for the sharp edge right there. Dig the knife in, cut along the way, go all the way down, and then we're gonna dig in and then we're gonna peel. It is very easy, very simplicity. Very simple. So yeah, Vibes fam, peel away and then we're going to cut them up. So for the plantain, Vibes fam, we're going to blend them, right? We're going to blend it out because we need it to be nice and smooth, right? So we're going to cut them up into little pieces. I'm just going to do them this way. I mean, do whatever you want, because we're just going to put them into the blender and blend them up. So you don't necessarily have to do them this small, but yeah, I want them super smooth, so I'm cutting them this small. As I said, you don't have to. Yes, so we're going to dash them in the blender. By the way, be sure to wash them off. So wash your plantain before you peel it, and wash these after you peel it, right? So here I have about 3 cups of water, and this is some of the coconut milk, like the creamy part, and I'm just adding it to the water, and I'm going to leave that to come to a boil. Leave it for about 10 minutes, right? Or at least until I do the blending and stuff. So yeah, cover that and leave that alone. And now we are going to blend this plantain, get it nice and smooth. So Vibes fam, it all depends on how much porridge you want. I'm using 2 large plantains, and as I said, I think it was about 3 cups of water. So I'm using the coconut milk. It is very cold over here, so that is why it's all separated. But I'm using the coconut milk to blend the plantain. And here I'm adding some cinnamon, right? Because yeah, I'm just doing it this way. So let's blend this out and come back. So yeah, Vibes fam, if you want less porridge, then if you're going to use one plantain, then you would use less water. So that's the consistency that you want it, nice and thick. And then we're going to add it to our water. By the way, you don't really have to use the coconut milk to blend it. You could just put the coconut milk to boil, like some water with your coconut milk, and then you use water to blend the plantain, right? You don't necessarily have to do it this way. I choose to do it this way. So yeah, there are different ways of doing it. And also, if you don't add the coconut milk. But Vibes fam, I promise you, it tastes so much better with the coconut milk. It gives it a good flavor. So you just got to keep stirring and stirring and stirring. It is going to thicken. So stir until you see it thickens, and then Once it thickens, we're going to leave it for about 7 minutes to bubble up, bubble up. So see it here, it is nice and thick now. It gathered itself and has come together so well and nice and thick. So yeah, you want to stir hastily because you don't need it to thick up and bulky up, and yeah, you don't need all of that. Look at that. So stir it, stir it, stir it, and ensure that it is nice and smooth. That is why you need to blend this smooth. So don't watch that it's so thick. You need it to be that way. So I just added a little bit of salt. It is necessary, right? So add a little bit of salt, and then we're going to stir. And then, so yeah, leave it for 7 minutes. And then when we're back, now I'm adding some evaporated milk. So 1 can of evaporated milk. So that is why, Vybz, you need the porridge to be thick. When it's thick, don't watch that it's thick, right? You need it. So I added some vanilla, and now I am giving it a nice little stir. Right, Vybz fam? So, oh, it's vanilla and nutmeg, sorry. So I added some vanilla and nutmeg, and now you're going to stir that up, and we're going to leave this for 3 minutes. Mind you, the evaporated milk don't necessarily need a lot of cookation or anything like that, but I just like to give it some time, right? And this is why I like to add the cinnamon when I'm blending it, so that it doesn't show up like that. You see how the nutmeg is showing? But just continue stirring and stirring. As I said, leave it for 3 minutes, and then we're going to turn off the stove, and then we're going to sweeten. So after the 3 minutes, turn off the stove, and then we sweeten our porridge. So of course, I'm using condensed milk because I love me some creamy porridge. You're not going to just find my porridge with no sugar in there. But do what is best for you, boo. Do you, boo. I love me a creamy porridge. So that is why you will always find coconut milk in my porridge, evaporated milk in my porridge, condensed milk in my porridge. Lord, whoa, yes. All the stuff, because you listen to me. If it's not nice and creamy, it ain't mine. If it's not, listen, I don't like me no runny porridge. I don't like me no blah blah porridge. It's got to be thick. Look at that. Yes, Vybz time. We pour it out in our little bowl, and it's looking so nice and thick. And Vybz fam, here we have it. Here we have this amazing bowl of plantain porridge. So nice and thick and creamy and just luscious. And look at the steam, and it smells good. It tastes good. It is everything good, nice and good. For this shot, I did a little cinnamon stick it in there, and voila, look at it. Yes, Vybz, it is so good. So yeah, Vybz, just let me know, would you try this recipe? Do you like cornmeal porridge? What is your favorite porridge if you like porridge, if you're a porridge lover? For me, I love rice porridge and American porridge. Those are my favorite porridge. So yeah, Vybz, thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. God bless you.